Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video we're going to take a look at writing equations of lines and graphing lines given some pieces of information about them. Okay, so graphing and writing equations of lines. So sometimes we'll be given some information about a line and then asked to write an equation for it and then also graph it. Let's take a look at a few examples. Let's say we're given a slope and the y-intercept of a line. So this situation is a little bit easier than some other situations. So if we're given a slope of -2, for example, and a y-intercept of 3, first to write the equation of this line, what we can do is use slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, and then for m we plug in the slope, and for b we plug in the y-intercept. So y equals, our slope is -2 times x plus our y-intercept of 3. Next up, for graphing, we would start with our y-intercept, and then we can just use our slope to plot the other points of our line. So we go down 2 to the right 1, boom, down 2 to the right 1. We could also work backwards, up 2 to the left 1. Great, and then we just have a line going through these points, and there we go. Okay, so given slope and y-intercept, we can just plug them into our slope-intercept form, and then graph them pretty quickly from there. Let's take a look at another example. Okay, so here we're given a point, 4, 5, and we're given a slope. So two pieces of information. We still have the slope, but instead of a y-intercept, we now have a point. So in this case, so far, what we can do is we can plot our point to start off. Let's actually start off with our graph. So 4, 5, our point is right here on our graph. And then what we want to do next is find the y-intercept. And we can do this by using the slope and kind of like working backwards towards the y-axis. So we know the slope has rate of change of 1/2, which means we go up 1 to the right 2. We have rise over run. So another point on our graph would be up here, 6, 6. We can work backwards by doing the opposite for both of those. So instead of going up 1 to the right 2, we're going to go down 1 to the left 2 to plot another point. And then we can continue this pattern down 1 to the left 2 to plot a point here. And we can see we've arrived at our y-intercept, which is 3, just like our last one. Okay, so our line for graphing this, we would just draw a line through these points and draw some arrows indicating it goes on forever. We have found the y-intercept of 3, which means we can write our equation plugging in our slope 1/2 as m, 1/2 times x, plus our y-intercept of 3. So if we're given a point and a slope, one way to write the equation using slope-intercept form is to start at our point and then use the slope working towards the y-axis, either to the left or to the right, so that we can eventually get to and find the y-intercept and use that to write our equation. Okay, let's take a look at one more example. All right, so here, instead of being given the slope, we're actually only given 2 points, 2, 3, and 4, 6. So to start off, we could start by graphing our 2 points. So 2, 3 is right here. 4, 6 is up here. And we could graph the line by connecting these points to start. So technically, we've already graphed our line. But what we want to do here is actually fill out a little bit more information going to the left, because in order to write our equation, we actually don't have any information that we can use to write in slope-intercept form yet. So let's write down what we need. We need the slope, and then we also need the y-intercept. So to find the slope, we can use our 2 points and look at the differences in y values and x values to calculate the slope. One way to do that is to look at the graph itself. So starting at 2, 3, we can see that we go up 3 to the right 2. So our slope is going to be rise over run, 3 over 2, or 3/2, or 1/2. Another way to calculate the slope is to use the values from the points given to us. So we could subtract the y values. Let's start with the bottom one and then subtract the top one. So 6 minus 3, and then divide that by the difference in x values. So 4 minus 2. 6 minus 3 is 3. 4 minus 2 is 2. 3/2, which is what we got by looking at the graph. Okay, great. So we have our slope. Next up, we still need our y-intercept in order to write our equation. So we can do what we did in our previous example, which is work backwards with our slope. Here we're going down 3 to the left 2. And we can see here that our y-intercept is actually at 0, 0. We can continue our line down here. So our y-intercept is at 0, which means our equation is y equals 3/2 x plus 0, or just y equals 3/2 x. Okay, so with 2 points, we want to find the slope, and then we can work backwards to find our y-intercept to write our equation in slope-intercept form. So in this video, we went over a few examples of writing equations of lines given some pieces of information and writing those equations specifically in slope-intercept form. Next up, we are going to learn a new form that we can use that sometimes makes it a little bit easier to write the equations, so we don't have to go through as much work always.